Hello, it's Treasure Chest Tuesday. This is Susan Taylor Shire. I am here with you through Soul Mastery to assist you to live a soul and heart guided life, to amplify your soul purpose and give you the clarity, understanding, love, support, wisdom, all that you need to embody the greatest life ever. So the first thing I'd like to do today is to give a deep sense of appreciation to each one in this world that is providing for us, providing our basic needs, assisting us with our health and well-being. And that goes to the farmers, those that are growing the wheat, keeping the animals alive. Nature and animals, thank you so much for being here and your consistency of connection, supporting the planet and all on Gaia. But to all of those people who are trash collectors, you name it, that are keeping us and our basic needs and well-being alive. Even our electricity, our heat, our water, our everything. It is remarkable in the midst of what we're having to deal with that all our basic needs, for the most part, are being met. And there's such generosity through so many food banks helping those who don't have basic needs. And I am so deeply appreciative for all who are pitching in to make this time as easy and comfortable as possible in the middle of the uncertainty, the sense of chaos, and the sense of fear that we all have of the unknown, and we don't know where it's all going, and we are definitely doing our very best. And today I want to give you another piece to assist you to do your very best during this time, and let it be a sacred pause. Let it be a time where you lift not only your vibration, but your sense of feeling held and loved in this world, which gives you the inner strength to know your own sovereign power, that it is your time, even though you may feel like you have a sense of loneliness, isolation, being in prison, fear, uncertainty, many things going on beneath the surface or some in your consciousness. But I want to help you to have what you need so that you don't have to put so much of your weight in this unconscious feeling of being on fight or flight. When there is a worldwide stressor like this, our bodies will go into default of fight or flight without us even knowing it. And this bears down on our immune system and our capacity to be in joy and happiness and freedom, because there's really no reason why we can't be happy and joyful and free. That is a human choice, isn't it? That's a divine choice. And yes, we could say, oh my God, when people are struggling, we have no right to feel happy. The best way to help people that are struggling is to be happy. Think of all the nurses and doctors that are helping people in critical conditions. If they are being negative Nellies, that makes it far worse. They are keeping their brightness and their smiles and their happiness on. Thank goodness for that. If they can do that, we can do that, even in the most dire of situations. So, your helpmate today is a fun little, what are we going to call it? Prose, whatever it is. A few words I'm going to read in the email that I sent out with my newsletter. And if you aren't subscribed to my newsletter, this is a great chance to get even more from me through the newsletter. But here it is. We are going to meet today with Little Rabbit and Bear. So here is their conversation for you. Rabbit starts out and says, "I'm afraid." And Bear says, "What are you afraid of?" asked Bear. "I don't know," replied Rabbit. "I just am." "Then I will sit with you until you're not afraid anymore," said Bear. "We will face it together." How beautiful. I want all of you in your rabbit parts And they're there, those little rabbit parts that are afraid and they don't know why, or sitting with uncertainty and don't know why, just feels that way. And there's a bear there for you. And we want to create a stronger version of your bear today so that you absolutely know that this bear part of you, which maybe hasn't been in full bloom until now, can come forward because it really is designed to be a part of you. That part of you that says, I've got this, I will sit with you until you're not afraid anymore. Wow. We will face it together. So this bear part, it can start out right now as a spirit guide, the whole universe, an animal totem, the sun, a feeling. Maybe it is the imagination of having a bear sitting next to you. Whatever it is for you, that there is a feeling that that bear will be there with you to face it together. And will sit with you until you aren't afraid anymore. This little part of you called rabbit. So let's start. I want you to get in touch with a place in you, in your body, that feels a sense of doubt, uncertainty. Maybe it's just shut down. Maybe it's sad. Maybe it's just, I don't know what's going on. It's so confusing. Maybe it's just, I don't know, right? Just feel that in your body. Is it in your heart? Is it in your little tummy? Where is that little rabbit inside that just doesn't know? And feel that little rabbit. And then imagine now that that little rabbit is looking up and saying, I don't know. And looking up, looking for bear. The bear that will be there for little rabbit, your little rabbit. And that bear I want you to create right now in your imagination, because that's how spirit works in creative imagination. Just imagine where you want that bear to be. Your left side, your right side. Maybe you look at these flowers and go, oh, that feels like my bear. Those flowers are beautiful. They're never going anywhere. And they're sounding a trumpet that says, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So feel your bear. Give it a color maybe, a feeling, a look, a sensation. Bring it in from the universe. Bring it in from the earth. Your bear. And pause this video if you need a moment to collect that for yourself. And then I want this bear to say to you, I will sit with you until you're not afraid anymore. We will face it together. Let this bear embrace with its words, its heart, and its soul. Embrace your little rabbit. Embrace it. Give it a hug. Give it a hug. I am here for you. And I'm not going anywhere. We're going to sit together. I love you. I have your back. I hold a place for you. And start to feel what happens. What happens for you and your little rabbit? Maybe they hold hands and feel themselves walking down the path of life together. You can do that with your bear. Let that bear be there for you. This may seem very simple. It may seem very much like a child's story, but you know what it does? It awakens that little scared rabbit and lets it be a child again. So your magic, your happy, your joy, your innocence can come alive. And you may have a number of little rabbits in there. You can gather all those rabbits together or one at a time to be with your bear and let that bear hold you and be with you. It's a simple something you can do all day long. When the fear comes up, bring in bear. The fear, the uncertainty comes up, bring in bear. Where am I going to get my next paycheck? My money to pay the rent? Bring in bear. When we feel loved and supported and held, which is what this bear is there for you to bring you, in a very simple way, we feel like we can face the challenges of life in a much more calm way. And then we have clarity. We can even get intuitive guidance as to how to create a solution to the situation. Endless possibilities. This bear can be your imaginary friend, and it really can just be a bear. So see yourself walking through your day with your bear with you as your imaginary friend. Why not? You're living in self-quarantine. You're not out, you could do it even in public when you go out for a walk, whatever you do. Bring your bear with you. What happens is the cells of your body go, wow, this bear is a constant. This bear is consistent. This part that holds me and is with me is consistent. I can let go of my old fight or flight because this is the true protective mechanism. Old fight or flight is just the protection mechanism that says danger, danger, danger. There's something out there I can't control. Danger, danger. I don't know what's going on. What about replacing that with your beloved bear who says, I'm here. We can face this together. I'm not leaving until you're not afraid. How beautiful is that? So enjoy this time with your new bear and let your bunnies, your little rabbits, come alive again so that you can truly be happy. Because when we come out of this quarantine time, we will spring load into whole new ways of being. I want you to have everything you need now to gestate in that. Hold that. Know that it's okay for you to be happy, magical, fulfilled, and creative in your life now to create the path that this new world is all about. Blessings to your little rabbits and blessings to your bear. And I want you to go to my website or to my email list because I'm going to be doing lots of specials coming up this week for you so that you can be provided with all the bear nourishment and wisdom and way through and creativity you need from the universe in blessing to you. So much love to each one of you in this unified field of love we are in.